What's up, guys? Michael here with Valencia Fan TV. Be sure to subscribe for the latest Valencia and La Liga news, as well as match recaps and predictions. So I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm a little bit disappointed. I had talked all week about how excited I was for this game. I had actually gone to a MLS game last night, the Revolution versus FC Cincinnati, but that was kind of an appetizer for this game. I had really been excited for this one. I thought we were gonna come out. I thought we were gonna be high flying, get some goals, and get 3 points. I think that had we been able to pick up 3 points here, I think that this game would. I think our season would be safe. I think we'd be safe from relegation had we got the 3 points here. But obviously, that's not what occurred. So we started in the 5-3-2 formation that we've been doing recently. I'm not sure why we've gone to this 5-3-2 formation and it's made us less defensively stable. You would think putting five at the back would make you more defensively sound. You think that when you're going to five at the back, you're going to be more defensively sound, but you're going to have less scoring chances. But for some reason, this has actually made us worse defensively. So maybe it's time to move on to greener pastures with that. I was surprised to see Lato start. I'm not a big Lato guy. I know he's a kind of a Valencia kid through and through, but I wanted to see Vasquez in there. If Guy can't go for whatever reason, if it's fatigue or recovering from injury, I think put Lato in. I think put Vasquez in there. I think Vasquez is the more promising player, and I think he's actually better right now at this point. I do think Lato actually had a little bit better of a game than I would have anticipated, but I still think you go with Vasquez 9 out of 10 times. So moving on to the breakdown of the game, it was a very, very, very slow start from both teams. Both teams didn't really seem like they wanted to be too aggressive. They kind of were playing for that nil-nil draw, it looked like. I think Cadiz actually was a little bit more aggressive through the game. I think that they actually had a few more chances early on in the first half. They did get their breakthrough and probably deservedly late in the first half. They had a breakthrough off a nice header that put them up 1-0, and that was probably a deserved result going into the second half. I was a little more excited going into the second half, right? Tends to make some quick changes. We don't wait till the 70th minute. We make some quick changes and try to act immediately. Well, we did make some changes, and that kind of changed the game immediately for Cadiz's favor. Cadiz had a early goal, I think like the 50th minute, something right after the break, and I thought the game was over at that point. It was 2-0. It was really defensively very poor from Valencia. That was kind of like the moment where it's like this team doesn't even want to try to win this game. It seemed like we were almost kind of fatigued after last match, right? We had that amazing goal by Javi, and we were kind of in a mode where it's like we were at such a high. I think that was a natural letdown, and I think this game kind of provided that for the boys. But I will say that after that point, Valencia really fought. They over the last 40 minutes they fought hard to win this game, and I think that if we played with that intensity for the full 90, I think we would have won this game. So our goal came from Ledesma, who was the Cadiz goalkeeper, basically making a horrific blunder. But Samuel Lino, full credit to him, he took that chance so calmly. I don't know how, like, he kind of bobbled it up to himself and just put it away. It was so calm. And Lino's really been the star of the team for the last several months. I think that he's a player we really need to keep, and I would love to see him in a Valencia kit moving forward. So whatever we need to do to secure him from Atletico Madrid, I think we need to do that this summer because he's one of the few bright spots moving forward for this team. I loved seeing some more youngsters get their chances. I wanted to see Javi Guerra start. He didn't start, but he did come on. I wanted to see Diego Lopez start. He didn't start, but he did come on as well. I was happy to see that Cavani wasn't back up there. Cavani has not been himself this season. He's getting old. Like I said in the past, he's an icon, but he just passed a little bit. Once Lopez did come on, Lopez was a spark, man. This kid needs to start. I've been saying this for a few weeks now. We need to play Lopez consistently. I think Lopez, he brings something to this team. He brings a fight. He brings pace. He just looks dangerous when he's out there. So I would like to see him start moving forward. I want to see Guerra start, of course, moving forward. Nico Gonzalez, he shouldn't be on the field for us anymore. He was probably the reason behind the first goal. He doesn't really provide anything. He just seems like he's not Valencia quality. He wasn't Barcelona quality. That's why they loaned him out. So I think that Nico needs to go, and I think Guerra needs to start moving forward. But overall, guys, definitely a disappointing match. I think we fought at the end, but this wasn't enough to overcome the deficit that we put ourselves in. The man of the match, kind of by default, has to be Lino. He got the goal. He was pretty dangerous. But overall, just a disappointing game, guys. Currently, we sit in 17th place, one spot above the relegation zone. I think we are like 2 points up on Getafe. If Getafe wins, they'll be ahead of us and we'll be back in the zone. But disappointing match all around, guys. I'm sure you guys are feeling the same way. But nevertheless, we always support Valencia. We always support our team. We have belief. We actually have a quick turnaround this week. We're playing on Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm looking forward to it, guys. Hopefully, we can get the season back on track. I think we have 4 or 5 games left. We need to start picking up some points wherever we can. Currently, we're sitting at 33 points. I think if we can get to 38, 39 points, I think we're going to be safe. But we're going to have to get at least 2 wins left in the rest of the season. 2 wins or maybe a win and a few draws. But need to keep fighting. Need to keep believing in the team. And it is what it is, guys. Mood Valencia. Better luck next week. We'll get there. And let's go, boys.